Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a special bonus reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to solicit for a private reading. I do offer private readings, and if you're interested in signing up for one of those or in making a donation, you can find that information in my Buy Me a Coffee link, my official Instagram and TikTok, all listed in the About section of my YouTube page. And I thank you so much in advance. Scorpio, I hope that you're doing well. This bonus reading is all about your unique impact upon the world, upon your community, your family, society at large. What it is that is uniquely special about you. So I'm going to be using two decks for your reading today. The overall energy will be from the Healing Heart Oracle, and your tarot reading will be from the Light Seers Tarot. The cards have been pre-shuffled. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. The sky is about to open up, Scorpio, so sorry if you hear any rain in the background. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Thank you. Number 19, which corresponds to the Sun card of the Major Arcana, the most auspicious card in the tarot. One that talks about illumination, clarity, life-giving energy, warmth. Beautiful heart, open your wings and fly. Beautiful heart, open your wings and fly. I mean, well, this is really beautiful. It's very ornate. I don't know why, but this color right here reminds me of a jean jacket. I don't know why. Maybe you are putting on a jean jacket. Maybe you have a favorite jean jacket. Maybe there has been a conversation about a jean jacket. I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. I'm also getting this heart, for some reason, to me, feels ornate, but it also feels like metal, like a locket that has these like cut out pieces, so almost like you can see through it. It's kind of like telling me that Spirit's using the word forged, to forge metal, that there's been this type of transmutation process that's happened with you, which now makes me think of the Temperance card. This beautiful heart of yours, this kind of generous, giving, loving heart, did not come automatically. It's been kind of crafted and melted down and repurposed and melted down again, and then made into something, and then that didn't work and we melt it down again. It's a sense that there's this sense of trial and error that you've gone through in your life. You've tried to show your beautiful heart, and for some reason, part of the Scorpio experience is to kind of try again. I hear that, try again. Not everybody appreciated that beautiful heart. I dare say people took it for granted. So then it's like you have to melt it down and then craft something different. Not for other people. That's not what I'm saying. But it's more for your own. Spirit gave me the word survival, but I want to take it a step further. It's like for your own growth. For your own growth. That, you know, if it's this idea that we all start out with a totally red heart, over time, life gives us its complexity, which is what makes it beautiful, which is what makes it extraordinary, not ordinary. But it's the process that you've gone under to perfectly craft every part of yourself so that it works for you, right? open your wings and fly. I feel as though you've entered into this new period of your life where you're just, ooh, lightning struck as I was about to speak. This new period of your life where you are maybe electrified, where you are, as one of my Scorpio friends said the other day, you know, I'm just really feeling myself. And I was like, good, you should. The expression, I'm just feeling myself, like I feel confident. I feel totally at ease and at home in my body, and at home in my psyche, at home in my presence feels right. And I feel like this is what's kind of going on here. And you know what happens, right? When we exhibit our authentic selves, a lot of things start to improve for us, like our health, for example. It's that inauthenticity that makes us ill. When we don't speak our truth, it all just gets trapped somewhere. It's repressed, but it all bubbles up. It sits, if you don't speak your truth, it just sits in you like a toxin. So I feel as though you're not letting things sit in you anymore. You're expressing them beautifully. So I'm gonna get 3 cards for the base spread, 3 cards for clarifier. There's no past, present, future. It's just a general reading to take a temperature on what it is that really, oh my God. Look, you see? You see? It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. It's amazing. You see? You see? You see, Scorpio? I've done 2 other water signs. They didn't get the sun. One more. Whew. 1 extra card came out. Wow, you got 3 5s in this reading. That's not a coincidence either. I personally hate 5s, but 5s are all part of transition, right? The extra card you got also showed up for both Pisces and Cancer as well. And it's the 5 of Wands. And trust me, I shuffled this deck many, many times. Thank you, Spirit. See, Spirit knows. The 5 of Wands is a card of, especially in this depiction, I feel as though it's like the internal landscape, your internal landscape. They always remind me of the same person. So it's like we're stepping over ourselves, like we're kind of debating on what is the best approach to reach the top, to reach the fire, to reach the light. I mean, you could, some of the Scorpios I know can be slightly indecisive. That's okay. They can be indecisive. But you're just looking for the best approach, right? And your experience, remember we talked about your experience tells you that when you actually take the time to think through your actions, it usually leads to a place where where you're satisfied. Conversely, though, when you put too much consideration into something, then you don't end up going anywhere because you're stepping all over yourself. You're second guessing, and then you don't move. You're stationary, right? Because the wands, the suit of the wands in the tarot is fire energies. It's all about where are we moving? Where are we shaking? What are we doing? So that's part of your overall energy with the beautiful heart. It's kind of like you found yourself in these scenarios one too many times, and maybe now it's time to kind of let that go, right? Because the next 2 cards I'm about to show you, number 19, the sun, we talked about this, but look at it. I mean, it's, even the image itself is so bright. It's so radiant. It's one of the most beautiful sun cards I have in I have decks everywhere. In all of my tarot decks, this is probably the most, if not one of the most beautiful sun cards. Radiant, magnetic, abundant, illuminated, powerful. Sun is Leo energy. There's this boldness, this bravery, this courage, open heart chakra, right? The arms are out, open heart chakra, open solar plexus. Just ready to receive all this abundance, all this good, positive energy. It's like when Superman has to rejuvenate his energy, he flies up into outer space and he lets the sun hit him. That's what it feels like. And guess what? Another open heart chakra, open solar plexus, open body language with the world, number 21 of the major arcana. Chapters closing and new chapters beginning. It's like you've been waiting for this cycle to end. I don't see the death card here. The death card is your card, Scorpio, in the major arcana. I don't see it, but I kind of feel its echo in this card. With the world, we're just enlightened, as the word Spirit wanted to use. Enlightened. We see things so clearly and we're open to it. Can I get a clarifier? What's this about? Four of Pentacles. Interesting. Where we've cleaved or held on too tightly to something and where we need to let go and be free. Four of Pentacles, you can see she's holding on to her purse strings. Sometimes we have to, right? We have to hold on to our resources and what we have, because who else is going to do it for us, right? But there's a lesson in the Four of Pentacles, which is, you know, how much are we going to hold so tightly to us that we kind of restrict any access. This is the lesson that you learned, because look at what's happening now. It's the opposite of this. It's open hands and open arms. Because I asked, what is this about? It's about the lesson that you learned. When and where to open yourself up to the world. Because we don't just do it for anybody. Because the next two cards that came out, Six of Swords, Five of Swords in the reverse. 5 and 6 of Swords right next to each other. I mean, we don't just do it for anybody. Why? Because other people give us a headache. And we have to move away from that energy. You see this character? It's like, look at me, look at me, look at me. Listen to me, talk to me. Somebody over here in your life giving you a headache, right? Maybe you've let that person go. Got the card in reverse. You've let them go, and not only have you let them go, you're moving on now. And we're moving on now. That's what I just heard. And we're moving on now. We're allowing our strategy to lead us, right? The Swords energy is all about information, communication, strategy. It's the air signs. We're allowing our rationality and our mind to lead us into a different direction. Because we see what's out there. And we're not going to miss out on it ever again. We're determined. Two of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse. Essentially what these two cards are telling me is kind of that it's not good enough anymore that we're just juggling a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of responsibilities. that could end up being burdens or worries or anxieties for us. It's just about kind of releasing. It's like, allow me to just give that back to you because it was never mine to begin with. I'm gonna let these worries go. It was not mine to begin with. I take responsibility for my part, and I release back to the universe. I release back to that person. You know what I feel? I feel like cord cutting. I feel cord cutting. This is a card of multitasking. In the reverse, it's just like we're cutting something out. What we're cutting out is this worry. Lots of swords energy here. And then you think to yourself, okay, well, how is that my unique contribution to society, to the world? Sometimes people don't get this, that you don't need to be like a do-gooder, right? Or you don't need to be on the world stage like, what's her name? What is her name? The young girl. I don't know if she's young anymore. She's still young. Greta Thunberg. Excuse me, I do not know her name. I do think she's kind of amazing. She's very, very brave. But since she was like, I don't even know, 10, she's been an advocate. 9, 8, 7, I don't know how old she was when she first started like protesting stuff. And just like putting her voice out into the world. She was meant to do that. She is living her path. Whatever you think about her, that girl is living her path, right? I'm not telling you you need to go out and be like her. If you want to be like her, great. The way that we contribute most to the world around us is through our authenticity. She's living her authentic life. I mean, her authentic life, though, can be dangerous, but she's living her authentic life and her authentic truth. Whatever you believe about her, she's definitely doing that for herself. So, by you know what this feels like? This feels like standing up for yourself. And it's funny because it's like, well, how does that help the world? Well, doesn't it? Doesn't you standing up for yourself help you? It's a ripple effect. When you say yes or say no to certain scenarios, it affects your mood. Your mood affects your interactions with others. Your interactions with others fuel activity and action and emotion with others, and then those people pass it on to others. It all starts with us, the self. Change yourself, change the world. So you just standing up for yourself and saying enough is enough, I'm not going to be juggling all of these things to just placate you or make you happy. It's a headache to me, and I'm paying the price for it, and I'm not doing it anymore. You don't think that that sends some kind of message to the universe? It sends out a vibration and a frequency to the universe when you speak your authentic truth. I assure you it does. Just saying. Right? But sometimes there's a cost. 5 of Cups. That's your third 5. That cost can sometimes look like losing certain people from our environment. And then you have to ask yourself, with the Page of Cups in reverse, did you really need those people in the first place? Do they have your best interest? Page of Cups can be an authentic gesture of love or friendship. Can also represent apology. The card is in reverse. This tells me you don't need to apologize for anything. You could be sad about a certain scenario that you are walking away from. 6 of Swords. Moving away from chaotic to calm. that could leave you feeling a little left out, especially if it's within karmic partners or karmic friends that were there to teach you lessons. You've learned those lessons, you stepped away from them, and now you might be feeling a little isolated. Yes, it sucks. You're a really good person. You will find different friends. That feels like a harsh message, but like, why are you going to give your beautiful heart to anything less than the best? You're the best. Don't give it away to anybody that doesn't deserve it. But it could be difficult, right? To be out here kind of out on this little island in your mind, in your heart. But you don't have to apologize for anything. Can I get a clarifier? No. I'm going to ask for advice from Spirit. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Step into your power. Queen of Pentacles is abundant, generous, loving, giving, attractive. These are all of your qualities, Scorpio. These are all of your qualities. You have to believe that they are your qualities. Radiate this energy. Spirit showed you you're beautiful. This is yours. This belongs to Scorpio. Spirit showed this to you. There are a lot. Look at all the cards in this deck. There's so many cards, and they're not all hunky-dory like this one. So Spirit is, this card came out in reverse. Spirit is asking you, flip this card around. Stand in your own power. Do not apologize for who you are. That's your reading, Scorpio. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Please hit the bell notification to be updated as to when I post new readings. Thank you, Scorpio.